Hello, hello, say hello. Hello. Hello guys. I'm Grigory. And you will see me many times here in every vlog. And we are walking with Grisha. We're going to go to the park Razdorye, near the museum Russian history. We're having fun. I do not remember whether I've already told you this is one of the most beautiful, the oldest Soviet restaurants here in my hometown. It is very old actually. Of course it's renovated. It's not so popular nowadays, I'm afraid, but it is one of the best Soviet restaurants here. I've never been there. I visited it only once when we were searching for a restaurant for our wedding party. It was so many years ago. And we're going there with Grisha. Grishka. Grishka, малышка. The view is so beautiful from here. I've already shown you this park many times because nowadays it's one of the places of all the parties, of all the events, and we like to go for a walk there, of course, but you can see that now it's empty because it is Monday morning. Not so many people, just something being cleaned and done there. Yesterday the Volgograd marathon took place here. I'm sorry for this noise. It's because of the grass and you can see that it's windy again. Yesterday we didn't manage to take part in the Volgograd marathon. It was such a disappointment for me because we had been waiting for it for almost 2 years, for a year and a half and more, because we bought the slots, or how these things called. We decided to take part in it before the pandemic. It was more than a year and a half ago, and we didn't manage to do it last year, and we didn't manage to do it this year because my children suddenly fell ill. And that is why we missed so many events. I wanted to make so many vlogs for you, interesting vlogs about these events. Here are the guys making so much noise. Well, we didn't manage to take part in the Volgograd marathon. I was very disappointed. Nina was crying. She wanted to get her medal, her t-shirt, and it was such a big event, such a big athletic party here. And Sunny was disappointed, but not as disappointed as Nina, and we decided to give his number, his place there to his friend from his athletic team, and that guy was happy. He managed to run instead of Sunny, and no one managed to run instead of Nina. But her coach said that she took her t-shirt and her presents with her, and that is why we can get all this today. Of course, it's not like to take part in such an event, but it's even better than nothing. I love these letters. Such a good place for photo shoots. Россия, моя история. And you can see these iron things. They are left here from yesterday, from the Volgograd marathon. This year it was taking place here for 2 days, for Sunday and Saturday, and I didn't even want to go here just to have a look at it because I was so sad. I suppose I've never shown you the museum from this side. It's the central entrance to the museum, the park, the bridge Astrakhan Bridge or something like this. I don't remember it exact name. Some time ago, I suppose a lot of time ago, much time ago, there was a river, Tsaritsa, here, from there, to the river Volga. And this bridge was over the river Tsaritsa. I've already told you some history. Now it's the central district, but many years ago it was called the first Volgograd, and this part, the Voronezhovsky district now, it was called the second Volgograd. And we still have these names, and we still can say, oh, I'm going to go to the second Volgograd or something like this. And now you can see that it's a park here. There is no river Tsaritsa. It is left somewhere, and if I'm not mistaken, it is under the ground here. But in Dzержинski district, you can still find it there, far from here. But of course, it doesn't look like a river now. It's just something weird. But many years ago, it was a big, powerful river, and we are going there. Grisha is relaxing, and we are going to the new park on this side. Grishka. Grishka. By the way, this is the kids' railway road and several railway stations. My children have been dreaming to come here and to ride this train for several years, but last year it was closed, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, you know, because of the pandemic. And this year it has just started working. And 2 years ago we had no time to do this, because there are only 3 times when the train starts going from there to there. It's not very long, just from that part of the park around these beautiful buildings, and it's the finish there behind these buildings. And there are only 2 or 3 times when the train starts its journey every day, or even not every day. I remember that we wanted to come here with my father, and when we decided to do it, someone had no time or something like this. That is why it was hard. And then the pandemic started, and we realized that we had lost so many opportunities and that we needed to do so many things before, but of course nobody expected. We are used to living in a society where we can do almost everything when we just want to do it. We can come whenever we want, or just do whatever we want each day, just when we decide, and so on. This is another new beautiful park. It was built just it was finished this year, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see that there are not so many big trees. These trees are left here, and it's good because when the new park is built here, in Volgograd, sometimes all the trees are removed, and it's so bad because young trees do not give shadows and so on. Such a lovely baby. By the way, we like to call this building a glass toilet, a modern glass toilet. I want to tell you, someday I want to tell you a story about these toilets. I think I'll do it very soon, because I wanted to show you the funniest places of Volgograd, and I still can't finish this video because I wanted to go to the airport, and it was so hard during the pandemic, and of course it just didn't work, and it is hard now because it is situated far away from the city center, and I do not often go there because I have no place to fly. I'm sure that there will be a kids playground here, but now it's just left like this. This park is finished but not finished at the same time, as always here. Another empty kids playground, and you can see the third one there. Oh, it must be such a wonderful place for the children. Grigory waving his hands to me. Grigory! Grigory! Grigory is his full name. It's funny that both guys, both young men in my family, they have full names. Grisha is Grigory Evgenievich, and Sanya is Alexander Evgenich in Russian. And my sweet little Nina, she has no full name. Nina is her both full name and her short name. I should say that I didn't choose the names for my children. My husband did it because when he was young, when he was much younger than now, and even before he met me, he decided that he wanted to name his children like this: Sasha, Nina and Grisha. And it was his dream, and when I met him, I was impressed. And then in some time, oh my god, in some time I realized that it was a good idea, because as for me, I didn't have any special name for my future children. I had no such special name. That's why I decided to give him a chance to name all the children. At the same time, it's very hard to argue with my husband. He has such a difficult character, frankly speaking. I hope that he will never hear this. But I'm sorry for saying this, but that's true, and everyone around us can admit it. So it's hard for me to argue with him, and at the same time I really love these names. The names are very beautiful. Alexander is such an international name, and Nina is also a very interesting, international, beautiful name. I know many famous Ninas, and I've even met some Ninas in other countries. Grisha has a true Russian name. As I've already told you, you can read Tikhidon written by Sholokhov. And there are a lot of Cossacks called Grigory here. He's our young Don Cossack. Such a lovely tiny bun. Now he's such a sweet little bun, but one day he's going to become a big, serious young man. And of course he's going to become a young athlete, just like his brother and sister. My kids coach has already held him on her hands and has already told him that she's waiting for him. So when Grisha is going to be 3 years old, he's going to join our athletic team, the youngest group. There are so many athletes running here. I'm returning back to the park near the museum. From there, I filmed my video there, near the bridge. It's so hot here. I want some water, but I have forgotten my bottle at home. And, you know, it's a catastrophe here in Volgograd to forget your bottle when you go outside. I remember that some time ago, some of my viewers told me that I was still young and I'm sure that I'm still young now and that I should have more children. And of course I've always dreamt to have more children, but it's so hard to finally decide to have a child, another child, when you have some children already, because you are always scared to change your life. You are scared to change the lives of your other children. You are scared not to cope with everything happening around you. And of course there are so many other reasons, financial reasons and so on. You always think that it's not the best time, that you should wait for some more time because you should earn more, you should buy more, you should change more, and only then go and get another child. But the time is running so fast, and I understand this every year more and more. Parking zone, another parking zone of this park. It's just going to be a walk with you. So I've decided to make such walks maybe every day, or not every day, but several days a week. I can take you to the local parks, I can tell you something, I can talk to you, and I also want to film some videos about different important things that I want to share with you, that I want to tell you. But every time when I decide to film such videos, I need to find a place. And it's much easier to start filming a walk and then to find a place and to talk to you. I like to walk, and I can walk and talk to you and feel like I'm walking with you. Oh, it's so nice. These things are so amazing. Grishka, do you feel hot? I'm sure he does, but I didn't know that it was so hot here. It was so windy in the morning, and I was scared that the weather was going to be not so good, but it's hot as always here. I like the greenness of this park, and of course it's because of these things, because it's hard for the plants to stay green here in Volgograd when it's plus 35 Celsius. Even at the beginning of summer, at the end of spring, the water is hot. You can bathe here. Some other monks. There are only moms walking now, and children. And some teenagers. They've already finished their studying for this year, and they can walk now too. My children love to play at this playground, and they also love this ice cream, Maroshka. Oh, it's one of the best companies selling ice cream here. You can choose. Every week there is a different flavor. I should make a video about this ice cream, a separate video. Show you everything that you can get here. But not now, because both of my elder children are ill. I've already told you this disappointing story. And here you can buy milkshake. It's funny that it is called Putin shake. Замешай коктейль. This means that you can choose some ingredients, several ingredients or even more, but it sounds very funny, you know. In Russian it sounds just like Putin, the president, Putin shake, and you feel that this shake should be very good, because Putin shake can't be bad. And you can see the restaurant from another side. I'm returning back there. I started my vlog there near this restaurant this time. return to the main part of the central embankment. Oh, I want to drink some water so much, and that is why I should return back home. You can see people on bicycles. You can see this beautiful church. When I was a child, not a child, but a teenager, my family used to go to this church. My mom used to take me here to this church because we used to live nearby, and it was the church for our district, for our apartment blocks, and it's situated in a very good place right at the embankment. That is why there are always some beautiful weddings, you know, Orthodox Christian weddings. Not a wedding, but how is this thing called? I'm going to Google and write it down. Венчание. In Russian it's called венчание. There are many ceremonies like this here, because you can make very beautiful photos nearby. You can go for a walk after it. You can invite your guests here. They have a place to wait, and so on. Everything is so beautiful around. Such a beautiful white church. It looks very beautiful here in this green park. What is more, there is a statue of Peter and Fevronia, the Russian Orthodox Christian saints, who are treated as the saints of all couples, loving couples, of the saints of marriage, you know, just like Saint Valentine, but they are the saints of loving couples, marriage, families, and so on, and also of love and all these things. But they are, you know, such serious saints for serious things. In Russian they are called покровители любви, верности, семьи. Love, families, and faithfulness. And they are situated right in front of the church. It's a very beautiful place. Husbands, love your wives and do not be strict with them. It's so nice. There are some good things. At first I thought that these were prayers, but these are not prayers. Wives, children, beloved ones. Oh, Grisha is against me reading all this. I still managed to read everything till the end, and it turned out that these phrases are the phrases from the Bible. And now we are going to return home because it's already too hot here, and you can see that Grisha's clothes are not for such hotness because it was very windy at the beginning of this day, and I was scared for him. I was scared because of this wind. And now it's extremely hot, but it's still a little bit windy. There are too many people in the park already, and it's strange because it's getting hotter and hotter. Why all these people decided to walk when it's so hot? Grisha is already waking up. It's high time to run back home. So my dearest friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for working with me. See you very soon.